And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Williams now to return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
To throw on second down is Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. Here's Barkley. He slams it in there, and he is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. This is the dream start here, Greg, in the first quarter. 2 rushing touchdowns on the first 2 drives of the game.
And so far, Mike, here early, he's been the drive finisher. I mean, both drives of the game end with the ball in his hands, crossing the goal line. You couldn't draw up a better start for him or this offense.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Left side, it's caught by Brown. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a gain of 14 yards. 14 on the pickup. First down, KC.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings brings up 2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 30-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's complete to Rice. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They begin with a 3rd down and 3. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. A big hole. And he's into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
So it's 3rd down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, here is Anias Smith. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. That's Goddard in motion. Hurts will try it again. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That's the All-Pro 3 years running, Chris Jones. He gets into drop him for his first sack of the young season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. And that one not going to get there. And it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And this will remain a tie ball game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter. Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a 1st down for Philly.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. It's 2nd down. Hurts again. He's going to look downfield once again. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. So they're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 16 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 31, here is second down and 9. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away as he'll punt it away for the second time. Here comes Jackson on the return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 31-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Once again, it's Barkley. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jabari Connor there on the stop.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 9. Now Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And is going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives them a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It is a big play for the Eagles. 36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
It's like a design run. Hurts has it. And he will take it in himself. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Chiefs 14. Jake Elliott to kick
So
off
following
for
the score,
Philadelphia.
here comes Elliott to kick this one away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle.
Brings up second down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8. Here's Mahomes. He'll be forced outright. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the plate and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. To throw is Hurts. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Eagles first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone.
And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
14. Jake Elliott.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Tonight's start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick first down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver, they get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
First and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Here's Barkley, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's third down.
Now it gives to Barkley, running right.
Saquon Barkley on the carry. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3. And a new set of downs.
And an Eagle first down.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
He'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. Escaping to his left. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure they needed to take the timeout, but take it with them. Here we go. One final play. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine.
15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing and say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just like a writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. No one, nobody, and all is taking all this time. You're mine.
Yeah, 11:30, we gon' pull up in a black being sticking out it. We gon' pop a couple, while they poppin' paparazzi pictures.